Hello, dandelions! Today I'm going to talk about a festival called Kupala Night, the most magical day in Slavic mythology. This tradition was established a long time ago during paganism and is still revered today. Later, the holiday became the Christian feast of the Nativity of John Baptist, got the name update as Ivan-Kupala Day and was rescheduled. In pagan tradition, it is celebrated on the summer solstice day. After rebranding, Kupala Night falls on July 7th. Kupala's rich history is closely tied to the summer solstice, and there was no sleep on the shortest night of the year. It was one of the most important and festive holidays. The central theme of the holiday is the purification of the body, mind, and spirit. In pagan Slavic times, the Kupala Night was a festival of water and sun, held annually on the summer solstice. It represented the purification and renewal of all living things. This holiday was dedicated to Yarila, god of the spring sun, fertility, and passion. However, the naming story is very confusing. Some tell it is related to the custom of bathing and a verb kupatsa, and some think it is associated with some other god. The Slavs believe that fire, water, and herbs gained a unique magical power on this night, allowing them to heal and revive people and cleanse them from all their accumulated sins. You would start celebrating Kupala long before the sun set. Gathering herbs before dawn was a vital part of the day, because you had to collect enough of them to last the rest of the year, while their power was at its zenith. Slavs would collect wormwood, St. John's wort, nettle, and other herbs. A nettle would be laid on the doorstep to protect a household from harmful spirits. At the same time, collecting the first morning dew from the field is essential to bless the house with it later. Kupala's dew is believed to preserve a woman's beauty, so the Slavs would keep it for medical purposes. It also was used similarly to holy water. The dew kept the evil away. With this in mind, the big cleaning day began. It was customary to wash and bathe in rivers and clean your home on this day. In short, the Slavs had a busy morning before the celebration began. It wasn't just the people who were having fun that day. Underworld creatures like rusalki, leshi, and other spirits came out from their shelters. For that reason, nobody slept on Kupala Night. Creatures from the underworld became so strong that you might never wake up. It was important to be careful. The night of unity between people and nature could quickly become dangerous if you piss off the spirit. The Slavs would stay in groups and wouldn't wander solo in the forest on Kupala Night. Then, folk festivals. Villagers chose a Kupala tree, decorated it, and danced around it with songs, embracing the warm season. Adults would decorate households with greenery, and kids would prepare for their fortune-telling. A big marketplace and celebrations were held during the day. One of the most beautiful traditions of the festival is making flower wreaths. Unmarried girls would make themselves floral crowns and go to the river bank. At sunset, everyone makes a wish and flings wreaths with lighted candles into the water. The wish will come true if the wreath sails far away, and if it sinks, it is a bad sign. Kupala was a good day for singles to look for a partner. They become a couple if a boy catches a girl's wreath from the river. Here is your ultimate dating Slavic life hack. It's getting dark outside, time to search for Kupala Night treasures. The magical fern flower blooms only once a year, at midnight on Kupala Night, and only a person with a pure soul can find it. The search is worth the hassle, since the fern flower is said to bring good fortune in all pursuits and assist its owner in achieving enormous happiness and wealth. The flower also will indicate the location of the hidden treasure, no matter how far it is buried. The next activity is jumping over a bonfire challenge. Whoever jumps higher would be happy in life. Bonfire stories, round dancing, songs, and occasionally nighttime rampages. Slavs were very open-minded that night. Because the Kupala's night fire had cleansing properties, the Slavs burned the clothes in which family members were sick to chase evil spirits away. Also, to honor the solstice, there was a tradition to light wooden wheels and lower them down a steep hill. When Kupala night became Ivan-Kupala, things changed quite a bit. The feast became named in honor of the birth of the Saint John the Baptist, or popularly Ivan. It became known as Ivanov Day or Ivan-Kupala. However, the core values of purification on Kupala night remained, since water plays a vital role in Christian theology. In the most strict time, the entertaining part of the holiday, such as dances and games, especially some, was prohibited, but it isn't the case anymore. People keep celebrating this magical holiday even in modern days. Would you jump over a bonfire or have a themed Kupala party? Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, I have a few summer updates, such as a Discord server for the channel and a brand new profile at Medium, where some of my Slavic mythology episodes are available as articles. Links are in the description. You know where to go if you wake up and feel like a dandelion. Tell me, who thought I seriously would make a video with one picture on the loop and AI narration?